Hello friends, hey and welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, thanks so much for coming back. I appreciate you greatly. If you are new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you here. This is Paula with Paula's Imperfect Plans. On my channel, I share my personal budgeting and planning journeys as a wife, a mother, a farmer, and a professional in a nonprofit, and what I utilize to help me to be efficient and effective in all of those areas of my life. So if that sounds like it might be interesting to you, I would love if you'd hit subscribe and stick around. What we're doing today, I am in my Erin Condren hourly 7x9 planner here. And I'm in the month of June, and I'm setting up June. Mainly my June dashboard, because other than that, my June is pretty much set up. If you've watched my videos previously, I kind of set it up from the beginning, and I redated this planner. I got it at launch this year. So May and June were originally dated 24, and so I set them up with sticker kits to redate the monthlies, and then I just redated the weeklies like such. And so yeah, I am here to set up this. So I'll start with my dashboard. I'll start with my dashboard because that is kind of, again, what needs the most setup, as far as what isn't actually ready. So important dates for June. I usually just refer to my monthly in another planner for that, because it's kind of where I keep all of my bigger events. So we have the 1st through the 3rd is Dairy Day. The 3rd is tractor pulls. The 5th is my daughter's birthday. My youngest will be 3. The 9th and the 10th is Heartland Days. The 19th is Juneteenth, which is a holiday for me at work. I do not believe that his employer opted to observe that, but mine did. The 23rd through the 25th is Scout camping. And the 24th is Ashley's wedding. And then that does give room to add anything else that needs to be added. I did not really use, if you were here in May, I wasn't sure how to do this, so I did important dates, monthly focus, things to buy, and memories and funny things that my kids say. Then over here, I did a home, a work, and a kids to-do list. And I didn't honestly use much of it. I did refer to the important dates, but that's about it. So what I decided to do is stay with important dates. What I did find myself making a list of is I'm really working on budgeting and allocating expenses. So I made a list of household expenses that I needed when I was, okay, I took out $20 for household expenses, and what do I need to buy with this paycheck? So I'm doing a little spot for like kind of a running to buy list, main focuses. So I don't know what those main focuses are yet, but you know, if I'm working on a specific, I still haven't done anything with my bathroom cabinets, and I know May's not over yet. Maybe that'll be a Memorial Day project, but I doubt it. And I'm not going to do anything with this down here right now. I'm going to use this how it serves me, and beyond that, I'm not going to use it right now. So this is where I'm going to put my tending list. I need to go grab my power sheets because I set up my June tending list here in a video that I posted last week on my tending list. So if you haven't seen it, that's there. So I do the work. I like the power sheets tending list, but that's just another notebook that I have to take care of. So I decided that I was going to move those. Well, and I was putting it in my everyday carry. For the previous months, I was putting my tending list into my everyday carry. And then once I got this, I refer to this more often. I haven't been doing much of my tracking in here, honestly, which will be a video for later in June. But so this is where I decided that I'm going to try putting my tending list for the month, for the month of June. So my monthly actions are date night, family night out, one-on-one with each of my children, I need to set up a cleaning schedule that I can stick to. So I keep trying different things because I'm not sticking to it, which I know is really more of an issue with me than it is with my cleaning plan, but I still need to adapt activity to fit our stuff better. And then a summer activity plan. For those of you who do not know, I forgot family night in. For those of you who do not know, I do not work on Fridays. So now that it is, and I have been all year long home with my youngest, as my oldest two were in full-time school. This summer, I will be home with all three of my kids all summer, or on Fridays, which is great. I have been struggling so hard. My kids fight all day long. Like, I feel like it's knockdown, drag out. I can't, anytime I start anything, like it's nearly impossible to get anything done because I feel like I'm constantly refereeing and breaking kids up and, you know, trying to avoid just complete chaos. So I was really wanting to make a plan of things to do on Fridays. You know, obviously sometimes it's nice to be home because that's when I do the majority of like my cleaning and catching up on things around the house. But like this morning, again, I'm filming this on Friday. Today was the first Friday of summer, and we went to like the big park in our town, which has like 3 little parks kind of in a similar area. And we played there for a few. Actually, my mom went with us, and she took us out for breakfast at a local cafe. My kids love getting pancakes there. So we went out for breakfast, and then then we went to the park for a few hours and played. And then I had to run a couple errands. 2 of my kids came with me to run those errands, and the other one went with my mom because the oldest one does not nap. And then And then she paid for the kids to get McDonald's, because that's just kind of what Grandma does here. And so so they got McDonald's, and then we got to finish our errands, and now we're home napping. So just things, obviously doesn't always need to be money and going out to eat. It can definitely just be like going to the park, but just fun things, whether it's with my mom, because my kids love spending time with Grandma, or different friends. I've got some friends that are stay-at-home moms, so they would be available on the days that I would potentially be available. So just trying to get some of that stuff together. A schedule for us to do that on a lot of Fridays, so that we're not just sitting at home and them fighting while I'm trying to clean and tidy my house, because that's super counterproductive. So my weekly action items were 4 workouts each week, all my cleaning tasks. So whether I'm doing them at a weekly reset on Friday, or I have a task for every day, whatever, weigh in, measure, and doing our farm budget check-in. You should see the pile of things I have in my, we have like an over-the-door file organizer thing. And there's one of those where we kind of collect all the farm receipts and bills, so that they're all in one place when I either go to pay them, or file them, like a purchase that my husband already made. Then I just need to categorize it, file it, and then put it like under the right category in our spreadsheet. But if it's, there's a lot of places like small town business types things where they'll do the work, and then, I'll get an invoice, or we'll get a bill, or we can charge things. And so lots of those have, I have to pay. But anyway, you should see the amount of papers in that slot, because I've way been slacking on doing the farm stuff. So so that's one of my weekly actions. And then daily action items and habits. I've been doing a personal budget check-in every day, where I really just write down my transactions and spending for the day, so it's not so overwhelming at the end of the week or 2 weeks. Flossing twice a day, writing in my prayer journal, going over gratitude or different activity, conversation starters with my kids, AM routine and PM routine, which is some different cleaning tasks that I do each morning and each evening, and then the podcast that I'm listening to this year. So I'm not sure the best way to do this, to be honest with you. I think I'm going to use a different pen, because that one will smear. I think what I'm going to do is grab a black pen, and I'm just going to put I'm going to put the numbers 1 through 30, and then I can either cross them out or dot marker them or something on the days that I do them. Okay, well, I'm not going to have room. That was silly. I would have room if I wrote smaller. I'm not going to track that in here. The daily stuff I have in a couple other places to track, so I am not going to also keep track of that in here, because that's just redundant. So whiteout is how we're going to handle that. So that is my tending list setup, as well as this. I know that in my main focuses, kind of from my tending list, my cleaning schedules, my one-on-one time with kids, and then the big project that I didn't do in May, and if I do it, I will erase this and write something else, is going through and organizing my large bathroom cabinets. So that's where I'm starting with my June tending list. All right. I guess you're not aware that there was a break there, but my littlest nugget came out way before she was ready to be awake. So we rocked her and put her back to bed. So what I'm doing now is I'm going into my monthly, and I really do put most of this stuff up kind of as I learn about it. So there's, a lot of the stuff on my monthlies I knew about already, I guess is maybe a better way to say it. But there are a few things that I am going to put in for this, for the month of June that I don't have in there yet. And see, and I just used the stickers in here that came with the Erin Condren notebook or planner, life planner. Just gonna put, and I know a lot of people write on these before they put them in the book, which probably makes a lot more sense than how I'm doing it for sure, but this is just kind of how I do it and what seems to make sense in my brain. So I think that's mainly it. I'm just gonna write on these. Just like to know Dairy Day. This is Tractable. This is Heartland Day. And some of these go for like 2 days, but I'm not going to put a sticker on both days. I really just kind of put a sticker on the day that I thought so we'll probably go do Heartland Day stuff on Friday because I will be home with the kids, and so we'll go spend the day there doing stuff. I don't know if we'll do anything with it Saturday. Usually my husband has projects and things to work on. And then, okay, the 11th, this is my daughter's party. Yeah, so that's kind of what that looks like. I do have my paydays in here with some Planner Kate payday stickers. And those, yeah, so this is our magic month. This is from LML stickers, this kit and the May one. I just got, oops. I just did those 2 months to redate them. Otherwise, I'm trying to keep this sticker free, keep it simple. But yeah, so that is my setup for the month of June, the monthly spread and the dashboard and notes page area. If you have any really fantastic ideas of what kind of stuff to put there, I'm definitely open to ideas, but I'm also okay with leaving it white. So thank you guys for sticking around with me here and coming to check this out. If you have questions, please let me know. Please drop a comment, like, subscribe. it was great to have you here, and I will see you next time. Have a good day.